Alright, so one last video here showing this part of the kind of deconstruction of the car here on Demolition Noobs. We're kind of making it up as we go. We see how I've pulled the roof kind of down after I got everything out. And here are the two back plastic corners for the rear, and then those are the two driver and passenger side ones, so they go right here. And yes, if you can see, I have a little frozen band-aid on. I scuffed myself, and that's all we got, unfortunately. So this now is what it looks like. So you can see we're down, a bunch more wires exposed, excuse me. Again, this one has a sunroof. You see how it kind of pulls back. This just simply pulled down and off. And something to show you up front, the visor, you see here, this one is removed. Very simple. I left this one up. You can see how there's just, get the focus in there, just a little Phillips screw on each side. That one has two, this one just has one. This one had a little power wire that came through here for the light for this, just simply popped out. All you do is, again, use the tab or a flathead screwdriver to pop up the tab, screw those right out. That's kind of all that's holding it up here. And then she's coming down. And again, we already removed the door handles. And just kind of a tip too when doing this, I haven't gone and removed this part yet here, but a lot of people, I had a window broken and replaced one time, and I had the guy I was talking with, he said something, you know, why should you, I guess, use gloves when kind of cleaning out a vehicle, but in particular kind of this part where you're reaching up in and you can't quite see what's up there. I was very careful and courteous. I actually used a screwdriver first to pull it down to see if there was anything up there, because with these older cars, especially if you get one off somebody, it's kind of shady. But even if the person's not, a lot of people, the guy was telling me, like right up kind of in here, he's found needles, dirty needles and things like that he almost reaching up in, replacing like a windshield or using his tools, has almost cut himself on. So just kind of really be careful of that. Again, I used a screwdriver to pull down so I could see, to make sure there was nothing kind of there that I could cut myself, or especially like a dirty needle or something like that. But yeah, in today's world, you know, look after yourself. So there we go. There's the remaining plastic pieces, and we're gonna finish pulling down that front part. And just a quick little show you what the plastic off. There's the cup holder plastic. Very simple to take off. Just kind of opened up the container lid here, put a flathead screwdriver in there, popped it up, and the whole unit just kind of popped up and off. The little silver piece there that was around here came right up as well. This has a cigarette lighter in it, as does this, so they're still attached. But all that's holding in this center console here is there's on each side up front, you can see the one right there where I'm pointing, is a bolt holding it up there, and then in the back, same thing. Just a bolt right here, and then the same on the other side. And now that thing is completely free, rather, to lift. The only thing holding it together is actually the wiring for, there's a cigarette lighter in there, and there's a cigarette lighter up front. So just kind of show you the last little plastic piece before I pull it out. And we're getting down to the bare bones. We're going to remove the carpet, and the seats will be out of here as well.